This atmosphere of joy and celebration that characterized the inaugurational project in both rural and urban areas of Delta State, South Nigeria in recent times goes beyond the snipping of a ribbon. This palpable joy is a clear manifestation of the many positive ways the government of the day is touching the lives of its citizens where it matters most. The provision of tangible infrastructure such as good roads, schools, and health facilities is directly linked to the well-being of the people as it spurs socio-economic growth and inclusive development.
Anything we're doing well. So good infrastructure, the need cannot be overemphasized. One, you can prevent damages. It's also a dividend of democracy. You'll be happy that this solid infrastructure are useful for the people.
The impression about OKOWA'S infrastructure, I am very, very much interested. It's carrying everybody along, and I am very happy with what OKOWA is doing in terms of infrastructure.
Seeing what OKOWA have done, the street light, the road, beautifying everywhere. OKOWA, thanking him is an understatement. When I see him passing with his convoy, I always stand here and commode cap for him because I love him so much.
In the past 6 years, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has not deviated from his administration's policy thrust of creating prosperity through human capital and infrastructural development. He has shown his leadership prowess through the fulfillment of his promises.
Politicians will come on board and promise a lot of things. And when they ascend the office, the fulfillment of those promises becomes a problem. We are viewing a different tone from what is happening with the government we have presently in Delta States. That he promised he was going to give road. Now we are having road. We had other infrastructures that were, abandoned. Now he has fixed all of them.
He has fulfilled all the promises. He's even overdoing this. If it's possible to amend the constitution for him to go for a third or fourth term, it would have been the best gift.
The many strategic policies and programs of the administration have snowballed into the construction and rehabilitation of over 490 roads spanning 1,440 kilometers in both the upland and coastal communities. And these massive interventions in the road sector have earned Governor Ifeanyi Okowa the title, the Road Master.
I heard my friend being described as the road master. And there we talked about the importance of roads. But coming here, he's been rightly promoted as the bridge master. That name is significant because he's not only building physical bridges, he's building community bridges.
In the last 6 years, His Excellency Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the Governor of Delta State, have done so much in the area of road construction and rehabilitation. So much has been achieved. So far, we've awarded about 500 roads. Most of them have been completed. Some have been commissioned, while others are awaiting commissioning across the 25 local government areas. His Excellency have done so much. That's why debtors have nicknamed him the Road Master.
All the roads, they are wonderful. We concentrate on Delta North, Central, and South. If you go to Riverina area, they've got roads. The day I went to Gomegbene, I saw the roads wonderful. I asked, they say it's OKOWA that did it. So he touches everywhere. He's a man we should be proud of.
In the last 6 weeks and still counting, Deltans have witnessed and are testifying about the inauguration of projects that are impacting the people. From Delta North, starting from Asaba, the capital city, cutting across the central and the south senatorial districts, Governor Okowa has built circles of roads and mega drainage systems to address the critical infrastructural deficiency in the area. The construction of multi-billion naira storm drainage project has saved most residents of the capital city from dangerous flooding. This has made an impact on urbanization, rural integration, and the provision of quality roads and bridges.
We thank our governor a lot for remembering us in terms of the road. They really did a great job. Now, when it rains, the erosion, they will just go through the big gutter because the road is very free and clear.
One of the major challenges we have in Delta is the drainage. But today now, the drainage is okay. This is the first time we are seeing a drainage like this. Like once heavy rain, less than 30 minutes, you will not see any water.
April the 16th marked another date in the series of the inauguration that is ongoing in the state. Still basking in the euphoria of the season of harvest of projects, accolades rented the air as residents of Agric Road, Jesus Saves, and the popular Okwanam Roads trooped out to celebrate Governor OKOWA for transformation witnessed in these areas. Governor Darius Ishaku of Taraba State was the special guest for the event. He was full of commendation and urged Deltans to be thankful to God for the gift of a people-oriented governor.
We want to thank your governor for this expensive road which he was carrying out. Asaba dualized road to Okwana Road. I, by virtue of being the minister before in Niger Delta, I know how difficult and how expensive to build a road in any of the South states. It's almost 4 or 5 times the roads we build up north. Particularly in Delta State, you have high underground water, and therefore, if that underground water is not taken care of, you have flooding. You need to appreciate your governor for doing a lot of things for you.
We are glad that we have truly grown Okwanam, and the people have shown a lot of cooperation. And I can see that businesses have moved very quickly into Okwanam. This road is a very important road. It is very critical because it houses the House of Assembly. It houses also the House of Assembly quarters and the office of the head of service. And it's a very important link road that takes us to other road tributaries that leads us either outside Asaba or outside Okwanam. And we're glad that we have been able to complete the project.
Jesus Saves Road. Before now, this road has been a challenge to the inhabitants of this place and the entire people of Oshimile South. But we are grateful to our amiable governor, Senator Dr. OKOWA, who has brought this relief to everybody on this road.
This 3.4-kilometer road that links the twin cities of Asaba and Okwanam before now was a one-path road and made life so unbearable for residents. Today, this dual carriageway from the state's legislative quarters down to the Okwanam Post Office access is amongst the Star Road projects of the administration.
We are around Okwanam Asaba, a road that was dualized by the state government, the person of Senator Dr. OKOWA. Far back then, when you journey through this road, it's something you can't really access because of the bad potholes. But today, you can see the road is actually, something else. It's magnificent, it's beautiful.
We are very happy to see that our road is being commissioned because before, we don't have good roads. Even many people used to drop their vehicles during the flood, overflow everywhere. So we are very happy to see the road very good now.
This road, in addition to Cable Point dual carriageway, Mariam Babangida Way, and several township roads delivered by the administration, has offered residents of Asaba alternative routes to beat the perennial gridlock of the key access ways.
Those traffic congestion we have been having before, with that new development, it has reduced. And I want to say thank you to Governor OKOWA. He has done much. You can see that people can now move freely to different angles.
Those of us who have been in Asaba, we know what the situation used to be. It was really chaotic, especially when there's rainfall. But now we have so many access routes connecting to the main Okwanam road that has been tarred that you can bypass if there's any issue. And it has eased traffic a lot.
This is tradition in its finest.
Still in the spirit and celebration of people-oriented projects, not too long ago, Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto State and Bello Matawale of Zamfara State joined Governor Ifeanyi OKOWA to inaugurate roads also in Okpanam in the Capital Territory.
That is the formal presentation. How they appreciate His Excellency. Can we put our hands together, please? Let's appreciate them. Thank you, the good people of Okpanam. We appreciate you.
The construction of these concentric roads marked the beginning of a new dawn for the people who obviously had before now borne the pains of infrastructural deficit in their domain.
If you see this road before, you will not even dare to use your leg to trek into this road. But now, Ifeanyi Okowa, the governor of Delta State, truly kept to his word. The road master, the man that is the Atokunadu, the Ekweme himself, has made us proud. And we can drive into our houses at ease.
This road, you cannot pass it by this time. By dry season, rainy season, you find it very difficult. But now, you can ride on it.
We're in America by now. Formerly the road was so bad, potholes here and there. So everybody's happy that they was able to build a road for us.
With so much already done, the people of Okpanam also witnessed the recently inaugurated prototype of the Delta State Clean Water Project. The secretary to the state government, Chedwebie, commissioned the project on behalf of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. This is one facility that is bound to improve the health of the people.
This is the first in the country, but the most important thing is the quality of the water you'll be getting. In terms of the costing, 10 naira a litre, so which is relatively affordable for the people.
We've seen issues with waterborne disease, and we see issues where most of the water people are drinking borehole water that contains a lot of impurities. So with this technology we're having here, we have the RO machine, we have the post and pre-treatment process. It will eliminate 99.9% of all these impurities in the water.
This project is the first, not in Delta State, but in Nigeria. Today again, we are having a new life by giving us water by Okowa. Okpanam is blessed indeed.
The reconstructed direct labor DLA road and several adjoining streets in the state's capital territory has again triggered a celebration among Deltans and residents of the area.
Only this road alone, God will bless Okowa, make Okowa carry the go. If it's possible, say go come back again. It's very good, so that the work will increase more. Nobody here, AGGS road everywhere don't tire. Are they happy because Okowa don't do well for us?
I've had a lot of experience on this road where my car has to break down. I had to look for a vehicle to tow it. But today I am happy that I can apply the road without problems. So I'm happy with Okowa. He's the Ekweme of the time.
Amidst these life-touching projects, the Okowa-led administration did not lose sight of the pivotal role of the traditional institution towards ensuring the peaceful coexistence of the different ethnic groups in the state. As such, the provision of a conducive secretariat, which many have described as a smart initiative, is already advancing the frontiers of unity amongst the people.
It's a wonderful building. It's something that is not common. We are happy with our brothers for what their governor has done for them. He has been able to bring in the traditional institution into governance.
I first appreciate God for the wisdom He bestowed on our governor, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. It's a masterpiece. It's something that I don't think they have the kind even in West Africa. And it behoves on us, the traditional rulers, to also utilize and maintain it at the standard it is.
All this while we've been watching on our TV sets, see governor commissioning projects with his colleague governors. But now we have come to see. It is said that seeing is believing. We've seen that gigantic secretariat. It's a very commendable one. It means that the government is integrating the traditional institution into their activities.
Smart Delta.
Hello, I won't enter road, they come now.
This kind time, they go soon that. You don't reach here, nah. I've been a flight. You take the waka inside Delta State.
You can say that again. You see, I don't tell you, may you dey listen to news. For this our Delta State, Governor Okowa don't do plenty roads. So journey not is slow again. 2021 where we just enter, so Governor Okowa don't commission Ubeji Road, NPA Link Road, Okwakbe Road, DLA Road, Okpanama Journey Road, Efruton
The
Bridge.
thing be say, no be only roads, like Governor Okowa dey do, even infrastructures and everything good for this our Delta State. Inside this 2021 we just enter, so Governor Okowa don commission the Teachers Professional Development Center, Ikogbadu Secondary School, Government Primary School, Junior Staff Quarters, Ikugbo Otiku Secondary School, Traditional Rulers Council Secretariat, Water Treatment Plant.
I beg. Don't do. It clear say if we continue to talk with the Governor Okowa don't do, we finna talk finish today. So that reminds me, how your sister?
My sister self just do empowerment, and Governor Okowa give them starter pack.
Hi, Governor Okowa again.
Governor Okowa transforming Delta State.
Smart Delta.
The listening governor, as Deltans call Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, has continued to put smiles on the faces of Deltans. The 4.5-kilometer Ubeji Access Road in Warri South local government area is one project that is dear to the hearts of the people. Beyond improving the aesthetics of the community, the project is geared towards enhancing economic growth and connectivity. Speaking to Smart Delta Media crew, Deltans and non-indigens commend the state government's response to the developmental needs of the people.
The Delta State Governor, Dr. Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, he's the road master. We want to commend him for making sure that we have a good road in Ubeji community. Prior to now, the Ubeji community was an eyesore. You cannot enter Ubeji community.
The road is okay because before we used to spend 2 hours before you get to Deeper Life Junction, but now less than 15 minutes you are here, so they try.
Okowa try for the road. Before, if one pass for this road, go slow full everywhere, based on say the road don scatter, but now Okowa the road well, so that road aspect Okowa try.
The same kind of joy expressed in Ubeji reverberates also at the commissioning of access road from MPA to Warri Refinery and Petrochemicals in Efrun, Uwe local government area.
The governor of Delta State, a quiet achiever. Wonderful. Sincerely, there are silent workers, and your governor is one of those silent workers. And after going through the program, I saw what this road was and what it is transformed to be as a road today. My dear brother, thank you. It shows that the governor is working and the people are peaceful. Yes, sir. Please continue to keep the peace.
I truly want to appreciate the Ministry of Works and the contractor, Peculiar Ultimate Concerns, for delivering on this project. I'm glad that I did invite my brother, Governor from Bayelsa State, to commission this project. I want to reassure the people of Uwe that we still have 2 years and we'll continue to do our best to impact on the lives of the people and on the infrastructure of this local government.
The icing on the cake for the people of Warri and environs is the ongoing construction of storm drainage projects to ensure the sustainability of their roads and curb flooding. The governor recently inspected about 10 sites where construction of very deep and underground drains are currently ongoing.
A lot of people have used for the natural waterway, even inside the river. You see they're blocking it now and laying foundations. So that's part of what we're going to do. What we need to go and see now.
The contract is being actually executed in line with specifications, and we will definitely get the results. So I'm glad with the quality of work, which is important. I'm also glad that the part that they've even done already was already impactful in the last rainy season. And we hope that by this rainy season, there will be a lot of mitigation of the flooding problem in Warri.
Besides the construction of storm drainages in the Warri-Uwe metropolis and the surface floodwater control measures in place, The expansion and rehabilitation of the long Warri-Efrun-Saple Road stretching to Enere Junction is also on course.
The man called OKOWA is that guy that remember his people. There are people that will lead you and they will not think of you. I am from Bayelsa, but I'm working in Delta here. I find his administration to be a very good one because he remember to the home. If he doesn't remember these people in order to give them such drain, then the place will be flooded at all time.
This NRA junction, when they come before they come see my sister, the road just make pokri. But now I can't love the road if I can't see my sister. So I like us as they do the road. OKOWA, may God bless her. And may God give her more wisdom to do another road for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Smart Delta.
It is a life-changing journey for the people of Ughelli South as they have been rescued from an infrastructural deficit of several decades with the construction of the Owo-Efroto Bridge.
I have dreamt of this bridge from childhood. When we are swimming across from Owo to where we are able to buy wooden posts to cross to where we are able to construct a wooden bridge. Till when under 1.5 presidential task force, the bridge was started but never realized. Governor Ifeanyi Okowa is a listening governor and he acts. Working to improve the lives of people has become his middle name.
Our people suffered for a very long time. We thank God a person like Dr. Okowa, the governor of this state, have stand for us and completed his job. So we are happy.
We used to pass here on plank, but today is historic. My heart is filled of joy.
The reconstruction of the 34 kilometers Jeremy Okwagbe Road has been described by the people as a dream come true, as they recall memories of pain brought about by the lack of good road infrastructure.
It is because of this road that we regard His Excellency the Governor of Delta State as a man with the feeling of the heart of the people. Before he came to office, it was very bad that you find it difficult to come to this part of the world. And I went to him to appeal to him. And being a listening governor, he has fulfilled his promise. I want to congratulate him for the show of this love towards us.
If an historian told us that we have a tie road like this, I would believe. But today being the great story that we have a road. You know, if our forefathers who have men in the community have to come arose today and see that we have a tie road in the community today, they will surprise.
Beyond making huge provision for the construction of roads and other projects in the state's budget, one of the hallmarks of Governor OKOWA'S administration is the hands-on, pragmatic, on-the-spot assessments of all construction works by himself and regular follow-up by members of the State Executive Council to ensure that very high-quality control standards and specifications are delivered by the contractors.
Smart Delta.
In spite of the harsh economic situation, the footprints of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, the road master in road construction into various communities, is evident, and Deltans have good stories to tell of the remarkable strength and capacity he has demonstrated to deliver on life-changing projects.
The feedback segment.
question of the day.
We have been seeing road the government are doing in Delta State. My question to the state government is that when are they going to do our road? They shall road because the road is very bad to us.
Thank you very much, Eunice Ayandike, for your question. The Ishagu Ewulu Road has been awarded and the contractor has moved to site. As we speak, he has done 1 kilometer clearing and laying of crushed stones on that road. The piling of the bridge will start this month, and so be rest assured that this road will be completed before the end of this year.
It's important to get informed about what is going on in this state. If you're going to pass suggestions to us as government, your suggestions will be welcome. To know more about the Smart Delta team, follow Smart Delta on their various links.
Text your questions to 08121192133 or send with the hashtag #AXIT to all our social media platforms.
You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. You better run, come to Delta State. Come and see the good things where OKOWA they do. I see your job and work creation in Delta make the youth say them higher. OKOWA. I see good roads everywhere in Delta make the people say them cola. Come live in Delta. Say me I say, come invest in